Local, live, late-breaking. WESH 2 News starts now.
The Delta variant is spreading with incredible efficiency. It is one of the most infectious respiratory viruses we know of and that I have seen in my 20-year career.
Spreading easily and spreading quickly. Tonight, all 50 states are reporting a spike in new COVID-19 infections. Florida, Texas, and Missouri make up a whopping 40% of all new cases. And for the second week in a row, Florida accounts for 1 in 5 of all new infections across the country.
In Central Florida, testing sites are hitting capacity. Hospitals have new protocols. Masks are once again being recommended for everyone. And a local teachers union is now battling the district over safety measures.
WESH 2's Kelsey Thorad looks at the changes rapidly being put in place to fend off a virus that's once again become a serious menace. Getting vaccinated also prevents new variants of the virus from forming. Each time it affects someone new, it can change. Tonight, a new variant is popping up across the country. It's known as the Lambda variant. It was first documented in Peru, and now 700 cases have been diagnosed in the U.S. More research needs to take place before anyone knows how dangerous Lambda is, but for now, the Delta variant still appears to be the most aggressive and infectious.
Tonight, a local pastor who's also a mother is in a coma. She caught COVID-19 before she was able to get a vaccination. Her condition now taking a toll on both her family and congregation. WESH 2's Paul Rivera reports.
We have new details about a crash that killed a 10-year-old girl. She was hit last night on U.S. Highway 192. Witnesses say the girl was one of several children who were trying to cross the road where there was not an intersection or a crosswalk. The driver is a 71-year-old man from Kissimmee. He is cooperating with the investigation. Tonight, Orlando police are investigating a string of robberies, some of which are being classified as hate crimes. 2 men have been arrested and are believed to have committed at least 8 armed robberies and 1 kidnapping between June and mid-July. In half of the cases, the victims were lured through apps like Snapchat or Craigslist. In the rest of the cases, the suspects looked for LGBTQ victims through dating sites like Grindr and Sniffies.
Basically, it's nothing towards you. In so many words, it's nothing towards you. It's just, I'm broke. And it's like, but this is what you get for doing this gay.
Police say there likely are other victims who have not come forward. Call the crime line if you are one of them.
One man is in critical condition after a shooting in southeast Orlando. It happened this afternoon at the Fisherman's Village Apartments. Police found the man with a gunshot wound when they arrived. We are still working to find out what may have led up to this shooting and if any suspects have been identified. There will now be an emergency bond hearing tomorrow morning in the case of a Holly Hill foster parent accused of raping and molesting a young child in his care. 48-year-old Lawrence Williams here was arrested Tuesday but posted $85,000 bond Wednesday and is now out of jail. Prosecutors will ask a judge to revoke the bond.
See something, say something. It's a phrase that law enforcement has used for years. Tonight, an example of that logic at work. Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley says a caller alerted the department about a reckless driver.
WESH 2's Gil Pascal Brown reports deputies found a lot more when the investigation started.
A recent traffic stop in Seminole County ended with a surprise for deputies. The man who was stopped in traffic and not moving was a sheriff's office captain.
Sheriff's on, man. I'm 17.5, dude. Oh, shit. I'm so sorry, dude. I know, but you gotta do your job, man.
When deputies asked the driver why he hadn't moved, the man, later identified as a 24-year agency veteran, said he fell asleep. Officials tell us since he showed no signs of impairment, the captain was free to go, and the situation is not under review.
It has been weeks now since Daytona Beach police officer Jason Rayner was shot in the head while he was on patrol. As he pushes towards recovery, the community has raised $4,500 for his medical bills. It all came from the Latitude Margaritaville Resort in Daytona Beach. Last week, the officer's family said he is still in critical condition, and while he's showing signs of improvement, there are also some setbacks. President Biden has now signed a bill to strengthen the Crime Victims Fund. The fund helps crime survivors in a number of ways, including assistance with medical costs, legal fees, mental health services, and emergency housing.
The White House plans to impose new sanctions against the Cuban government over human rights abuses. Cuba calls the sanctions unfounded and slanderous. The sanctions come after violent arrests of Cubans who protested food shortages and power outages. The rubble at the site of the Surfside condo collapse has been cleared out. Some of the debris has been moved to a warehouse as evidence. Work at the site is expected to go on for another month. 95 victims have been found and identified, while 2 people are still missing. Claims for unemployment benefits unexpectedly rose last week. 419,000 Americans filed jobless claims. That's 50,000 more than the previous week. Economists worry the recovery process is slowing because of the quickly spreading coronavirus Delta variant.
Masks will be optional when Marion County School starts the new year. The district says it will also host full-capacity athletic and art events. Other common student spaces will reopen following health recommendations. The district says this could change, though, depending on the coronavirus situation at the time. Florida A&M University has stepped up its campaign to get students and employees vaccinated against COVID-19. The school is now offering incentives and plans on awarding up to $1 million in prizes. Now, those who get their shots will be entered into a drawing. They'll have a chance to win cash and electronics. FAMU hosts free COVID-19 testing and vaccination sites on campus.
Remember, we can't be FAM without you being vaccinated. So we're dependent upon you to call the shot.
It's hoped that getting the vaccinations will help safeguard the full return of in-person instruction and activities this fall. The pandemic has sent many on emotional ups and downs.
And experts say it's really taken a toll on children. The behaviors they say you should watch for.
And we are counting down the hours until the Tokyo Olympics. Hear how a local athlete feels ahead of competing on the international stage.
You know those emergency alerts you get on your phone? They are about to change. We'll show you the new technology to help you pinpoint dangerous weather nearby. Tony.
Yeah, that's a very clever way of getting that information out, too. Hey, the big story today was the heat. Check out these numbers today. The 97, by the way, in Orlando, that goes back a long way, back to 1908. The heat's going to break tomorrow. More storms in the forecast. That story straight ahead.
Weather has always been my passion. I love coming into work and being able to share that with you. And like everyone, I hate when the weather changes my plans. So that's why I want to make sure you're ready for whatever Mother Nature throws our way. Like having a rain jacket before heading out or letting you know today is the perfect beach day. I'm Kellyanne, and this is WESH 2 News Sunrise.
Weekdays starting at 4:30 a.m. Let's get this day started together. Download the free WESH 2 News app today.
The memory of the past year and the spike of new COVID-19 cases can have a negative effect on mental health.
Now, many people are wondering when things will get better or if they're in danger, especially children. WESH 2's Sine Gebrigedi spoke to a mental health expert tonight.
Tomorrow, the whole world will be watching as the Tokyo Olympics finally kick off. We are just hours away from the opening ceremonies live here on WESH 2. Members of the U.S. rowing team say they feel pretty good about their chances to medal. That includes Florida Olympian Ben Davidson from Citrus County. Now, both the men and women's teams were out training today. They say they feel safe under the coronavirus restrictions and are ready to compete.
The boat's very strong. We've made some great progress, had some great times. So now it's just a case of just putting together on the day. But no, I feel very good about what we have.
The rowing competition begins tomorrow with 3 Floridians on the team. And starting this Saturday, join Michelle Imparato and Stuart Moore for the Olympic Zone. We'll keep you updated on all the big competitions and how many medals Team USA is bringing home.
So cool. Look, I can't even get it all in one picture. Elijah, can you get one whole picture of it? Because I can't. What? Did you see that lightning?
Yeah, pretty wild sight in Titusville tonight. Lightning streaking across the sky with a rainbow. This played out after strong storms moved over Brevard County and the rest of Central Florida. These showers and storms that brought cooling relief on a record hot day have finally fizzled out. Just a brutal day across Central Florida.
I'm not sure we'll see an exact repeat for tomorrow. Not sure we want to. Chief Meteorologist don't even know if he has the forecast.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in that camp with you. I mean, I don't mind the low 90s, but 97 record heat, and then feels like temperatures 105 to 108. No thanks. Let's take a look at the Tower Cam network right now. 78, feeling like 81. Wind is calm. Humidity is at 90%. Dew point at 75. Your AC is humming right about now again. Let's take a look at that big high. It's right about in here, and you can see on the periphery of it, look at the direction of the clouds and the showers, right around the eastern side of that high pressure. That high is going to continue to build a little bit more towards the west tomorrow, and that means the opportunity for showers and storms to reach Interstate 75 will be a lot higher. higher. Rain beginning to fall apart. Palm Coast, Flagler Beach, Ormond by the Sea. Quick little shot of rain there for you. Next half hour, it winds down. Kissimmee, North Lake Nona, Meadow Woods, Hunters Creek. Again, all between 1 to 2 inches of rain today. Wake up weather forecast for tomorrow. Middle upper 70s, 9 o'clock temperature 82. Check out this 7-day forecast. Temperatures back to normal. Low 90s with overnight lows in the mid 70s. Afternoon rainfall chances summer right around 60%.
All right, Tony, thank you. The National Weather Service has a new way to warn you that a dangerous storm is in your area. Starting July 28th, severe thunderstorms deemed destructive will activate a wireless emergency alert on smartphones. Hazardous conditions range from tornadoes, large hailstorms, and widespread straight-line winds to flash flooding. You can also get the very latest forecast from our team of first warning meteorologists. Just download the WESH 2 News app and weather app and turn on those alerts for breaking updates on any severe weather in your neighborhood. Zach Maskovich.
Thank you, Summer Knowles. The defending Super Bowl champs were presented with some new hardware tonight. Wait until you see how intricate the Bucs' new Super Bowl rings are. We'll show you that next. Plus, a thriller in Exploria Stadium as Orlando City SC hosted the Philadelphia Union. We have the highlights coming your way after the break.
The Olympic Zone on WESH 2.
Your in-depth look at all the action from Tokyo.
The pageantry, the competition, and Central Florida's best in the quest for gold.
The Olympic Zone on WESH 2, Saturday, presented by Advent Health.
WESH 2 Sports is sponsored by Mullinax Ford, where our low upfront prices and no dealer fees makes buying fast and easy. Shop Mullinax, Florida's largest Ford retailer. Now, WESH 2 Sports, sponsored by Mullinax Ford.
Hello, everybody. I'm Zach Maskovich. Orlando City returned home tonight as they were looking to take sole possession of second place in the East. But Mother Nature didn't seem to want to start this game on time as we had an hour lightning delay before the start of this one. That's going to do it for Sports at 11. WESH 2 News continues after this.
A scampering rat caused surprise and panic among Spanish state lawmakers.
Procede al llamamiento de los distintos diputados.
The rat was too fast to catch on camera and it quickly escaped. The speaker you saw was the first one to spot the rodent, let out a gasp, sent some of them jumped up on their desks. A few even ran out of the hall, but others just laughed. That would be me. I just laughed.
No, there's no laughing matter.
Oh, yeah. See them all the time. We have one final look at the forecast.
You're shaking your arms, just Tony Bobby.
Some of that expression, priceless. All right, 5, 7, and 9, 77 to jumping up to 82 degrees. And then by the afternoon, we are in the low 90s with plenty of afternoon showers and storms.
Not too long ago, a rat was caught in a trap not too far from where we are sitting. Certain members of the Sunrise crew went ballistic, just crazy. They were rat-old.
Oh, my goodness. Some things you're supposed to just keep within the family. You know, just tell all that, telling all the business.
It's a funny story. We're always on at WESH.com or the WESH 2 News mobile app.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow night.